Go ahead.
I think it's more of a bragging rights start to the ACC. Always good to tip off against a really good opponent. Obviously, Louisville being number 5 team in the country, it'll be exciting for us. So, our team's looking forward to it, and we're excited.
It's something where you kind of need to or want some games with each other, especially with so many new players around, or is that also an opportunity to maybe catch them a little bit off guard early in the season?
I think both teams are pretty new. So we'll see how it goes. But I think we're itching to get out there and play against a really good team. Obviously, I say bragging rights. So if you can get the first win of the season against an ACC team, it gives you good confidence going into non-conference.
Cam, can you talk about, for as long as you've waited, I mean, you did get to play the other day and obviously had a really big game. How excited are you to go out and play against Louisville in your very first game, regular season?
I'm very, very excited. Every game I get excited for. I just have so much fun going out and competing with my teammates. And luckily we get to do it against the number 5 team in the country. So we're all excited as a whole to get on the court and see how it goes. And like DJ said, get those bragging rights.
How do you think you guys match up with them from what you've seen?
I think we match up pretty good. I mean, they're a really good team offensively, and they've got some good defenders as well. But I think if we execute our game plan and defend well, we won't have a problem.
How do you feel you've meshed so far with DJ and Chris and the guys, and how can you guys kind of complement each other?
I think we mesh very well. I mean, we both bring different dimensions and have different games. But over the summer and getting those games in Italy really helped us gel. And helped us, figure out, okay, he likes the ball here, or these are the types of shots that he's going to be able to get. So I think, just over the summer and throughout these practices, practicing hard together and competing, we've really showed and figured each other out.
DJ, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was curious. It just seems like Miami's sort of perennially underranked in the preseason, and usually you don't really play a quote-unquote real opponent for a little while going into the season. Is there anything sort of pushing you guys to show the nation, not just the ACC, but the nation that, hey, we're back after a poor season last year?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I think Miami always gets underranked, just who we are. But we don't really pay much attention to that. I know all of us in the locker room don't. I don't know how the coaches feel. But we just want to go out there and play and do what we can. And obviously, as Cam said, execute the game plan against the number 5 team in the country. And obviously just try and win just to show everyone, hey, we mean business this year.
DJ, can you talk about what element Cam brings that's different from you and Chris? What does he bring to the table that makes it different?
At Media Day, me and Chris called him the silent assassin. He doesn't say much, but he goes out there and performs every day. Comes to practice wanting to compete, so he's a competitor, great offensive player, and even better defender.
What have you seen going into the season from the front court guys? Obviously, we know Rodney, got himself in better shape and is expected to be a real weapon for you guys. So just from that group up front.
With Rodney, I think he's done a fantastic job. His redshirt year, and obviously the summertime of losing weight and getting better. You can see it in practice that he really cares on the defensive end. He's grabbing every rebound, and so is Sam. So I think they'll be very useful for us come against Louisville tomorrow.
Anything else for Cam and DJ? How do you slow down their depth? They obviously have 9 or 10 players. They return about 6 or 7 from last year's 2 deep. How do you stop them? How do you limit their depth?
I'm going to let you answer this one.
I think we use our depth too. We got some guys that come off the bench this year, unlike last year. So I think both teams got some depth. We may have some inexperience, but hey, the freshmen have showed in practice that they can compete and want to play. So I think we just use our advantage with our depth too, and try to slow them down.